Good morning, take two. Don't know why, but I started rereading line one. So got to do it again. Here we go. Today, I did the reading at 7:03 a.m. Today is February 11th, 2025, with the powerful number of 22. I used the Tinker's Dam Tarot. Today is Mars Day, with Mars being in the fifth house at the cusp of the sixth, retrograde in Cancer, trining exactly Saturn. Today, astrologically, is going to be a very interesting day. And the beads today are red jasper for courage, smoky quartz for stability, labradorite for adaptability. I'm not pronouncing that right. Carnelian for passion, and pyrite for financial stability or a sense therein. So what do we get today? Well, we get the Five of Earth and the Mare of Fire. Yesterday evening, I was having a lot of anxiety. I was born as an empath. And a lot of times I have a difficult time telling what is mine versus what is someone else's. And yesterday, I've got this really strong impression that big things are shifting right now in possibly good ways and also difficult ways. So let's go ahead and talk about what this might mean. Now, I don't ask questions particularly, and I just generally follow the energy of the day and the astrology. So if you're wondering why I don't pose strict questions each day, it is because I just generally want to follow the energy. So the Five of Earth would relate to the two major arcanas, the World card and the Strength card, relating to Leo 1, fixed, and Saturn energy. So we're going to see Saturn over and over in this reading. We are under pressure in the pressure cooker, and we must advance with discipline. Mars, now guided by Saturn, Mars in retrograde suggests that there's delays for us and frustrations in our physical work-related efforts. The sun is also involved in this very powerful astrology today. It is conjunct Mercury, squaring Uranus at 23 degrees. That is called apartile. And it may expose us to disruptions in communications and daily routines. The sun is exposing our sensitivity, and Uranus is here to help us revolutionize. We have the master number 22, our builder. This says currently we are at a turning point. We all feel the uncertainty. Saturn, as a rule, in our house of Leo or our house of children and joy, our creativity, that we feel time has some tests unfolding and must avoid burnout. We need to be properly grounded. Mars suggests perhaps having some routines like exercise, taking cold showers. Remembering gratitude is the attitude that shifts us into a positive mindset. Clean up your clutter, journal. And usually I listen to music, mostly instrumental, because I don't really want to hear anybody's words right now. I feel a little bit too shook at my core. Expect the unexpected, personally and collectively. Sudden shifts in stability are here. These could be from financial to earth movements in our physical and material world. And all of this will lead to opportunities and breakthroughs. We are witnessing a high stakes game of robbery at the top. We are watching a symbolic heist unfold. We, the people, want to feel protected and cared for, as the few attempt to restructure us outside of all laws and regulations. Additionally, we've lost all privacy. Likely, many will experience payment disruptions. This is all for the purpose of creating financial instability, for the few to get what remains in the treasury. The key to our well-being is to organize our responses to this power play, as it exposes the serious disconnect that hopes that we will respond in ways that allows them to practice theft, power, and control unchecked. There's way more of us than there are of them. Do keep that in mind. Our Marifier, this again fixed energy, is going to relate to the first and second decan in Leo, and the third decan in Cancer. So the first and second, Saturn, Jupiter. So here we got Saturn again. And then our moon, our subconscious, is at play here. The passion of fixed fire, many wanting to come out fighting with passion, determination, to transform this wrongful behavior playing out upon us. Many gaining courage to stand up and face the challenges. We are letting this regime know where we stand for us, our children, our home, and our planet. We are at a turning point. Our stability feels broken and chaotic. The stars say we're making steady progress through challenging those who believe themselves to be above the laws. In a place of wise understanding, we will overcome. Additionally, our muskball rat will have likely to pay each and every one of us from his own personal pocket if we don't outright bankrupt him before he gets there for his gross conduct. Why he took all of this on for himself, I don't know, but expect again the unexpected. As this takeover attempt is about a show of strength, we have to ask ourselves why, and is something about to topple that could be due to our unstable nature at this time, as we lose perhaps currency backing standard. Our dollar at this time remains strong, as does our growth, but due to the pressures of tariffs and inflation, this could lead to global diversification by the central banks, right there being a corrective measure that puts the US and the empire in its place as it falls. We're seeing a one-man geopolitical fragmentation. The US debt levels at a point, we are way over our heads. And this is weakening global trust. What is so very fascinating astrologically now is Pluto is in Aquarius and says that she has shifted us into the collective powers instead of the consolidated governmental powers. Billionaires' wealth surging as they try to consolidate their power, making monopolies, avoiding taxes of all types, and through political manipulation. It appears that they have us by our throats, yet their actions expose that they are in fear and under pressure. For as within, so without, as above, so below. It is just an inverse. Pluto says this cycle for the next 20 years will involve wealth in the collective and not in the individual billionaires' pockets. We've had these cycles before, the Bolshevik Revolution being one of them. And interestingly enough, some of the fixed stars are the same at this time. I think there's only maybe one fixed star that is not present in this particular energy. And I think that's fairly profound. So with that, please have hope and courage and know that the universe has us. There's a bigger plan for us. And likely, very likely, all of this disruption, pain, and frustration we all feel is going to lead to some beautiful collective healing as we learn that we are not divided, that I might be white, you might be brown, but trust me, we're one and the same. My body and your body is one and the same. And likely, this is more true than you could possibly know. With that, please do like, share, and subscribe. Join me in making my channel work. Leave comments. Thank you so much for being